Hello, class 6. How are you all? So, we have been studying chapter number 9. Yes, growth. Today's topic is growth. Yes. So, we will continue this living and non living things chapter. Last time we studied about the living things and non living things. Yes. So, in last class, we studied what are living things and what are non living things. Yes. Things that do not need air, water, food, and sunlight for their existence are known as non living things. For example, table, chair, rocks, and many more. And living things are those things that need air, water, food, and sunlight to survive, are known as living thing. Example: plants, animals, and human being. And if we talk about the characteristic of living things, characteristic of living things are: point number one, living things need air, water, and food. Living things can grow, they can move on their own. And point number four is they can respond to stimuli. It means the changes around them because they are sensitive. Point number five, they respire, they breathe in. Point number six, they excrete. Point number seven, they reproduce and they have definite lifespan. Yes, and we also gone through the experiment uh, photosynthesis process. We also gone through the photosynthesis process which is happen in the plants. Photosynthesis process does not happen in human being and animals. Yes, plants take uh, water through roots, carbon dioxide through the stomata. Stomata are small pores which are present in the leaves, which help to exchange the gas, which help to breathe in, which help to take the oxygen out, and carbon dioxide in. And now new topic is growth. So growth happen in the plants and animal. Yes, growth happen. So the plants, when the plant, we grow the seed of the plant, then slowly they convert into young ones, means they become a little bit big. Yes, their height is started increasing, their root started growing, so it happens. And we also, human being, also we also grow. When we were small, that time we were baby, and then we started growing, and we become strong adult, and just like our mom and dad. Yes, and animals also, they start growing from the babies to become strong, and slowly their bones become very strong. Yes, so the young ones of living organism grow, or increase size as time passes. Yes, as time passes, size increase, started growing. And if we talk about the plants, their seed grow and grow up, their seed grow up and become mature plants. Yes, and become mature plant in. And if we talk about the animals, their baby grows up, and strong animal, their animals baby grow up and become strong animals, just like their mom and dad. And if we talk about the human being, then their baby grow up and become also strong, just like mom and dad. Okay, so I hope you understood. Now let me show you a picture. Let's move on the next point. Okay, kids. So growth occur in the human being. Growth also occur in the plants. Yes, as you can. Let's talk about growth of a plant. So as you can see in the picture, can you see in the picture that when we put the seed into the soil, then we start giving water, we give manure. Yes, we dig a small pit, we put the seed in it, we give manure, water. Then after some days, within a week, you will see a small plants. Yes, you will see small plants. Okay, and which is known as seedling, which is actually known as seedling. So first of all, roots start growing. Yes, for any plants, first of all, root start growing. Yes, as you can see in the picture, can you see cartilagen start forming? Then slowly the cartilagen disappear, and at last leaves start grow. Yes, first of all leaves. First of all roots grow. First of all root grow, and then at last leaves grow. Okay, and then the cartilagen of the seed which falls. In this way the plants grow, as you can see in the picture. Slowly plants started growing. Yes, and from 1 centimeter to 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter to 1 feet, 1 feet to 2 feet, and then it becomes more and more bigger and long taller. Okay, now let's talk about the growth of human being. How does a human being grow? Let's move on the next point. So kids, as you can see in the picture, then can you see the picture of a baby? Yes, the baby is very small. Yes, so when we were child, we all were being just like baby. Yes, when we were child, we all were just like baby, and we are not able to walk because our bones that time are very weak. Yes, but as we start growing, our bones also become strong. In the childhood we have 300 bones, and as we grow the bones started joining to each other, and only 206 bones remain. Yes, so we also eat and drink and breathe in air. Then our height started increasing. Yes, our and we started growing. First of all, we start crawling. We start little bit speaking. Then slowly we speak clearly. And as when and we grow, and then we start running, jumping, and we become then mm, we we become young. Yes, we become then after some years we become adolescence. Adolescence is the age after 12 year to 18-year age is known as adolescence. ADOLESCENC, adolescence. In this age our uh, body start growing very fast. We start mentally preparing, and not only these things happen, many things happen, like beard start growing. Yes, hair start growing on the body. So these things happen, and then we all then as the year passes, we become young. Then we become adult. Yes, the age above the 18 is those people are called adult whose age is just above the 18. And then after some years we started becoming old. Yes, as you can see the last picture. Then our bones again become the weak. Yes, so this is our lifespan, and we live 100 years life. So in this way the growth of human being occur, and at last we all die. Yes. Okay, now let's move on the next point. Okay, kids. Now let's study about movement. Yes. Well, growth is the first characteristic of living things. Movement is the second characteristic of living things. Yes. These are actually the characteristic of living things. Okay. These are actually the characteristic of living things. So we are actually studying in detail all these characteristics. We are studying in detail. Movement means walking, running, jumping, whatever, going from one place to another. Movement means going from one place to another place. So all the animals can move from one place to another place. Yes. Can the plants move? I know plants cannot move at their place because their root are fixed. Yes, we know that plants cannot move from their place. Yes, because their root is fixed at their place, but they respond to the change around them. Yes, they respond to the change which occur around them, just like as you can see in the picture. Yes, can you see the picture of the plant? What is the name of this plant? What is the name of this plant? Can you tell me? The name of this plant is touch me not plant. Yes, the name of this plant is touch me not plant. So when you touch this plant, what happens to the leaves of this plant? When you touch the leaves of this plant, then what happens? You might have seen that its leaves started contracting. Yes, yes. So all living things move themselves without any external help. All the living things move without any external help. Yes, like animals move with the help of their feet. Yes, and some animals move with the help of hair. Yes, some animals move with the help of hair. Those hair are known as cilia, flagella. These hairs are known as cilia. Some animals move with the help of scale. And earthworm, you know, earthworm which comes during the rainy season, look like snake, very small. Uh, so it moves with the help of bristles. So animals move, they move to hunt for food, and we also human being can move. Yes, we move to do our occupation like running, walking, driving. Yes, and plants. Let's take the example of a plant, touch me not plant. Yes, as you can see in the picture, the name of this plant is touch me not plant. So if you touch it, it will close its leaves. Yes, it will close its leaves. Yes, its leaves automatically closed, and after some time they automatically will open. But if you will touch again, it will again automatically. So it is responding. It means it moving, more movement is happening. A movement is also happening. So this shows the movement in the plants. I hope you understood. Now let's move on the next point. Okay, now let's study about the respond to stimuli. Yes, respond to stimuli. Stimuli means changes which is happening around them, which is happening around us, changes which is happening around us. So kids, you know that we respond to the changes which are happening around us, like you know, during the winter, we how do we respond? Yes, during the winter, how do we respond? We started wearing sweater, and during the summer, how do we respond? We started wearing cotton clothes. Yes, we started wearing cotton clothes. As you can see the picture, can you see the picture? A boy is holding the matchstick, for burning matchstick. So the boy is actually afraid of the fire. Yes, so we respond in many ways. Yes, even plants respond. You know, we studied about the plants, touch me not plant, how does it respond? When you touch it, it closes its leaves. Yes, so all the living things respond in changes around them. Yes, Even the animals respond in many ways. Yes. So if we talk about the plants, let's take the example of touch me not plant. When you touch the plant, so it respond to stimuli. Yes, which, and if we talk about the animals, when a deer feels a scratch on her back, she understands that something hurt her, so she run away. So it is respond to stimuli. Yes, whenever a deer feels a scratch on her back, or when animals see a lion or tiger, when an animal see lion or tiger, when a deer see animal or tiger, what does she do? She start running, so she is responding. And we also human being, when we see snake, what do? We kill it. Yes, we human being kill it. So we also, so or when we touch the fire, then what happens? We suddenly move our hands back. As you can see in the picture, the boy is watching the fire. If the boy will touch the fire, then what will the boy do? The boy will move away his hand. So when we touch fire, our hands move away on its own. So we respond to stimuli. So we respond to the changes happening around us. When we feel winter, what do? We wear more sweater, socks. Yes. And during summer we don't wear sweater. So we are responding to the changes which are happening around us. Yes, even many animals eat the grass when they feel they have fever. That time they start um, eating the grass. Yes, you might have seen. Well, I hope you understood. Now let's talk about the next point. Let's move to the respiration. Okay, kids, let's talk about the respiration. So, kids, what is the meaning of respiration? Yes, what is respiration? What is respiration? So you know that all living things undergoes respiration to obtain energy from food. Respiration is the process. What is respiration? Respiration is the process in which uh, we breathe in air. We breathe in air. Yes. Uh, so the air that we take, which help to break down the food that we eat, that's why we get the energy from the food. So respiration is the process um, of breathing air to obtain energy from food. So, during the respiration, we breathe in oxygen and release carbon dioxide. Yes, we all the human being breathe in oxygen. And if we talk about the animals, animals also take oxygen. They give out carbon dioxide. Yes, and plants. You know, when we studied in previous class about photosynthesis, we talked about it that plants take carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. But at night, they do just opposite. At night, plant take carbon dioxide. No, sorry. At night, plant take oxygen and release carbon dioxide. Yes. At night, plant take oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. But during the day, plant take carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. And we animals also do the same thing. During the day, we take oxygen and release carbon dioxide, and at night we take carbon dioxide and release oxygen. Yes, so we do the just opposite. So there are different organs present in different animals and plants, which help them to take the oxygen or carbon dioxide, which help to breathe in. So different organs are present which help in breathing. So as you can see, 4 point I have written. 4 point I have written. So point number 1 is In plants, stomata, 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 stomata. What is stomata? Stomata, you can just imagine that stomata is the nose of plant. Stomata is the nose of plant. So actually stomata are holes, small pores, small opening in leaves, which help in exchanging gas. Yes, which help, stomata helps the plant to take carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. Okay. And if we talk about the animals, sea animal like fish breathe oxygen with the help of no with the help of gills. So you can imagine that gills is the nose for fish. Gills actually the nose for fish. So they take the oxygen which is mixed in water. Yes, water also have oxygen. And mammals, if we talk about the mammals, means you like human being. So we breathe oxygen, it goes into the lungs. We breathe in through the lungs. Without lungs, it's not possible. And animals, there are many animals who breathe in through their skin. Yes, like earthworm. Earthworm has moist skin. Moist skin which help to breathing, which help in breathing process. I hope you understood. Now let's move on the next point. Okay, kids. Now let's study the next characteristic of living thing, that is reproduction. Yes. So we know that living things reproduce and non-living things do not reproduce. Yes, living things reproduce, do not, and non-living things do not reproduce. Reproduce or reproduction means what? Reproduce or reproduction means what? Well, it means uh, animals give birth to the new baby. Animals give birth to the new baby. Yes, you know that goat gives birth to a small goat. Yes, sheep gives birth to a small lamb. So human being gives birth to a small baby. So what is reproduction? What is the meaning of reproduction? Reproduction, the process by which all living things give birth to young ones. The process by which all living things give birth to young ones is known as reproduction. I am again speaking. The process by which all living things give birth to their baby, or you can say give birth to young ones, is known as reproduction. So, as you can see in the picture, you can see the picture. There is a goat, and doctor is the animal doctor is just sitting near the goat, which is actually checking the baby which is inside the stomach of the goat. So kids, different animals reproduce by different ways. Different animals reproduce by different ways. Yes, we know that plants reproduce through the seed. Yes, plants reproduce through the seeds. Yes, seed is found in mango, plum, yes, in many fruits. And with the help of seed a new plant is reproduced. Yes, with the help of seed a new plant is grown. And by just using the branch or root of the plant, also a new plant can produce. Like the branch of the rose, a new plant can grow, because their seed is not available for the rose plant. So it grows from the, just if we cut the branch of the rose, we can grow a new plant. And animals also reproduce through many ways. Like in if we talk about the hen, hen, and the baby of hen is known as chicken. The baby of hen is known as chicken. So hen is hen gives birth to chicken through the egg. Yes, so egg produce the chicken, egg reproduce the chicken, egg gives birth to the chicken. And in if we talk about buffalo, cow and human, goat, sheep, then we give actually they give birth to their young ones directly. Yes, they give birth to young ones directly from the reproduction organ. So in this way baby is born. In this way baby is born. I hope you understood. Now let's move on the next point. Okay, kids. Next characteristic of living organism is excretion. Yes, excretion. So, what is the meaning of excretion? Check the spelling of excretion: Excretion. Excretion. So, you know that kids, when we eat, you know that kids, we drink lot of water. Yes, you know, we drink lot of water, we eat food, then later we remove the waste from our body. Yes, we remove the waste from our body. Yes, because waste are useless, they are harmful for our body, so we remove them. Not only and humans, but also all the plants remove the waste material from the body. This process is known as excretion. So the removal of waste material from the body is known as excretion. Yes, the removal of waste material from the body is known as excretion. So plants excrete through different ways, and animals excrete through different ways. Well, you know that which waste thing plants excrete. The plants excrete oxygen, because oxygen is waste for them. We also excrete many things. Excrete means throwing out. Okay, so we also excrete, we also throw out many things like urine, feces, and carbon dioxide. Yes, sweat. So animals, all the animals excrete urine, all the animals throw out urine. Yes, all the animals excrete urine, feces, and feces means what? Feces means solid waste. Okay, and carbon dioxide. So plant excrete through taking out carbon dioxide or oxygen depending on day and night. Yes, at night for plant waste is oxygen, and at night for plant waste is carbon dioxide, and during the day for plant waste is oxygen. Okay, so and they store their waste product in their fruit, leaves and bark. Yes, they also store their waste product in the fruits, leaves, bark, which is extra. And they also release the extra water, they also release the, and you might have seen the gum wax, or with resin on their body, you might have seen. This is actually extra waste product, so they do the secretion of them. Okay, and animal excrete urine, urine, feces, faeces, feces, and carbon dioxide. So we also secrete many things. Yes, so I hope you understood. And lifespan, if we talk about the lifespan, different animals have different lifespan. Like turtle can live more than 100 years. Turtle can live more than we human being live 100 years. Okay, I'm not showing you here lifespan, this characteristic. This is our last characteristic, excretion. I hope you understood what is excretion, the removal of waste material. So, which waste material are removed by plants? Well, plants remove oxygen during the day and carbon dioxide at night, and they also remove other waste thing like fruits, leaves, bark. Actually, they store that waste in fruits, leaves, and they also remove gum. They do the secretion of gum, resin, wax, and we animals remove urine, feces, carbon dioxide. I hope you understood. Let's move on the next point. Okay, it's time to ask question from you. Question number one. Define reproduction. How does the plants and animals reproduce? Yes. What is reproduction? The process by which all living things give birth to their young ones is known as reproduction. Yes. They reproduce in many ways, like plants reproduce through the seeds. Animals like chicken reproduce through the eggs. We human being and all the animals reproduce directly. Yes. Now question number two. What is excretion? Yes. The removal of waste material from the body is known as excretion. Yes, plant excrete through taking out carbon dioxide, oxygen depending on day and night. Animal excrete urine, feces. Yes. Question number three. Question number three is what is stimuli? Stimuli is the response to the changes which are happening around us. Like the plant respond, do not touch me not plant respond when we touch it, it close its leaves. Yes. Question number four. Question number write a short note on growth of plants and animals. So, if we talk about the growth, the young ones of living organism grow or increase in size as the time passes. Like plants, their seed grow up and become a mature plants in future. Animals, their baby grow up to become strong animals like their mom and dad. I hope you understood. Now we'll meet in next class. Till then, bye bye.